Welcome to the Quiet Apocalypse, everyone. My name's Dexter. Let's see if we can survive. As I'm going to say in my channel intro video, I began playing this game about a decade or so ago. I think it was still in a sort of an advanced beta. I don't think it had even been officially released when I started playing it. And after taking a few years of hiatus from gaming in general, I am back, and this is really the primary game that I have any interest in playing in. It really captured me when I played it a long time ago, and I understand there's been a lot of developments in the years that I haven't played, so I'm looking forward to seeing what this is like. It's going to be kind of like a new game all over again, even though it's an old game. So I'm excited about that, and wouldn't you know it, the whole reason I'm saying this is because I opened up this game and got to this login screen, and here's what I see. This survivor here with the bear carrying this spear, and I'm really curious to see if this survival spear is actually something that appears in the game, that it's not just a piece of nice artwork. It is nice artwork, but the point is, I'm going to pop this up on the screen here. I actually had to figure out my old login to get into the Hinterland forums. I have some history there, and at some point I'll explain my history in the forums. But I'll pop this up on the screen for you here. I made some suggestions almost a decade ago, one of which was a survival spear. And now I see, almost 10 years later, this piece of artwork with a spear. So I'm curious if this is actually going to be something that is featured in this game. But anyhow, I have been debating with myself about what I want to do, and I think what I want to do is start out with the Voyager. Pilgrim is one of my favorite modes of playing this game, or at least it was back when I played it. But I think probably for something that's going to be on YouTube to share with other people, at least Voyager has some interesting interactions, what you'd probably call more narrative tension than what you get out of a Pilgrim playthrough. For me, Pilgrim is more just an immersive, artistic gaming experience, whereas Voyager has a little bit of competitiveness to it. I think I have played Stalker, and I think they had introduced Interloper by the time that I left the game, so I have a little familiarity with Interloper. I've played some Stalker, but I think if I just jump right in playing Stalker or Interloper, you're mostly going to watch a lot of me dying, and I probably want to have a little more continuity than that. So I think we're going to go with the Voyager here, and now that we pull this up, so I'm familiar with Mystery Lake, of course. Forlorn Muskeg, I remember. And I think, if I remember correctly, when I played, Forlorn Muskeg kind of had a dead end here. There was a tunnel that was like a cave-in or something like that you couldn't go through. So they've added another map there. I do recall Coastal Highway and Desolation, of course, Pleasant Valley. Timberwolf Mountain, when I played, I think was probably the hardest map. I have no familiarity with Ash Canyon or Black Rock. I don't know what those are. I don't think I know what Hushed River Valley is either. Maybe I played it before, but I have no recollection of it. I do recall Mountain Town. So to give you kind of an idea, and I'm really not sure about Bleak Inlet. Maybe that was a thing back in my day, or maybe it wasn't. I think I'm probably going to be better off starting with Mystery Lake for this time, because I don't know. They would just be more of a challenge. But I do remember Mystery Lake somewhat, and I can at least probably get a playthrough off the ground here and get a little bit of continuity. Let's do this. And some feats. I guess I had Snow Walker, Free Runner. Well, I guess I had 4 feats, and I can only activate 4, so I know which ones I'm going to do. Efficient Machine. Benefit yours. Okay. Okay. Oh man, there's like a bunch of these. You spent 20 days outdoors during blizzards. Dark Walker. Escape the Dark Walker Challenge. You are less fatigued than I, but more fatigued. Okay, that's interesting. Big Cat Killer. 3 cougars. So there were no cougars when I played. So that's something new. Wildlife are less aware of your presence. That's actually kind of cool. Tales from the Far Territory Relic. Okay, so there's Relic. I did see that there's a DLC, Tales from the Far Territory. I don't know anything about it other than that's a DLC, and I suppose there's relics here. Yeah, Celestial Navigator. Okay. Anyhow, that's interesting. So I'm just gonna activate these because that's the only ones I have. For scurvy, this is not something I'm familiar with. Field scurvy will hound you relentlessly while on the outside is slow. The consequence of disastrous health. The choice is yours. Find vitamin C rich foods. So what would be a vitamin C rich food? I guess technically you could boil pine needles, but I don't know if they let you do that in this game. I don't know what a vitamin C rich food is. Guys, I'm not really sure what to do with this, and I doubt this is going to be my only playthrough, because I'm mostly just going to be familiarizing myself with this game. So why don't I disable this for now, and probably the next time we do this, I'll come back to it. Let's enter a name in here. And we will see what happens. In the Canadian wilderness, the North Canadian wilderness, how long can you survive? I have no idea. Maybe not that long. On a long enough timeline, the survival rate for everyone drops to 0. Profound. And I can feel a harsh wind. Oh! I'm like, this is actually pretty fortunate for me, or for Dexter, rather, because I think I'm right next door to my favorite spot. Yep, there's a maple sapling down there. I remember that. Okay, so let's get up this hill. Actually, let's like really get up this hill, because I'm guessing I don't have a whole lot of clothes. This wind is really whipping, and a little bit of snow. All in all, not too bad of a day on our favorite island in the North Canadian wilderness. I think, let's see if we can spot anything down there. I should probably grab some sticks while I'm at it. Come on now. There. Okay. Oh yeah, he's already shivering. I hear you, buddy. And there is a deer down there. I have no idea what it's going to take to get me any kind of a weapon to do anything about that deer, but that is one of the nice things about the trapper's cabin, obviously, is you get these deer. Oh, and the rabbits are there too. Okay, that's cool. So I should have an easy food source, at least with the rabbits. Let's just hurry up and get in here and see what I'm going to get as far as starting loot. And typically, when I play in Mystery Lake, obviously the camp office, I think, is a great spot, but I generally tend to like my home base here in the trapper's cabin.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
That's not bad. It's just closer to Forlorn Muskeg with a forge and a lot of good stuff. Oh, yeah, there's like nothing coming out of there. Sometimes they hide little things. Maybe not. Alright. Wait, here. Just the shelf. And tomato soup. Oh, there's some little goodies back in there. Ketchup chips. Does it say ketchup chips? Ketchup chips. That's so Canadian. Let's see here. And no rifle, which is probably fair. I mean, that would be almost an overkill start if Does that say revolver ammunition?
I could use this.
There is a revolver in the game. Okay. And a rifle. Okay. Okay. Well. Look. Yeah, maybe I'll take a whetstone just in case. Oh, I think I didn't click on the, I don't think I clicked on the drawer. I think I just clicked on the bench.
This'll come in handy.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad at all. I might grab the cloth with me because I don't know how long I'll be here. I'm just going to move these down here because I don't want to carry a box of tools with me. Okay, well, so far, it all seems pretty familiar. You're just going around and looting stuff. Was that something? Yeah, there's a candy bar. And nothing. Big fat nothing. And an orange soda. That's something I'm content to leave here. What is this? A recycled can. Is that a... It's actually coffee. All right. I'm just going to set this here because I'm probably going to come back here. Yeah, I'm going to leave the cedar wood there. I don't need that. I don't need a chair. I don't think there's anything there that's useful. What is this? Is that another whetstone? No, it's just... Ooh, painkillers. Perfect. And accelerant. That's probably fine. Okay.
Is it food?
A tin of sardines. Imagine my luck. I don't know if most of this stuff that I don't want, I've already left here. Let's see what we end up with. Oh, yeah, so that was like a 14. Let's flip around here again. Oh, wait a minute. I thought we had to go all the way around. Right. Slow down here. Okay. So we got a 14. Jeez. All right. We got to go around. So it was like a 14 and a 12, basically. All right. Okay, so 14, 12. I'm going to try not to blow by the last one here so we can see what goodies are in the safe. Hopefully it's something good.
What have we here?
More revolver ammunition and a flare. Okay, that flare should be useful. Okay, well, we didn't actually get a ton of stuff out of here, which is all right. Gives us more to do on our to-do list. Let me see if there's any. I did get some clothes. And actually, that's good. I need that. Is there anything here? Yeah. So it's just that. Well, at least those gloves will help. Yeah, losing a bunch of cold there, or heat, I should say, my body heat. Yeah, I guess I can drop. That's really not going to save me that much weight. But I can drop off these painkillers because I don't need to bring that many painkillers with me. They don't. Yeah, I can bring them. They don't really weigh that much. Okay. Oh, but let me drop the wood off here because I don't need to be hauling wood around. There's going to be plenty of it to go on this map. So, drop. Right on. And maybe I'll drop an accelerant here too. Somewhere. Right here on the chair. Or it can be next to the fire. That's certainly not dangerous at all. All right, I need to make it over to the camp office. I think that's going to be my next best place to look for loot. What is the time? It's like midday, and it's snowing. I should be able to make it over there. I thought there was a deer here. Maybe not. Or he probably just went away up on the side of the hill or something. But oh, there he is. Yep, he's over there by the little box. For now, you get to live, buddy. For now, you get to live. You eat plenty of food and get big. That's your job. And did I start with a knife or anything? I actually probably should have done a inventory. Yeah, that's not that surprising. I don't really have anything. But I think there's sometimes some loot over here in the barn. Just more firewood. Nothing? Yeah, just the firewood. I'll come back and get that later. I don't need to carry more firewood around with me. We will have plenty of stuff to carry by the time this day is over. Now, one of the things that I remember from playing this before, I had one time when I played that. Yeah, there's another deer over there. That's good. One of the times I played this, I had a bear spawn in this little cave that's over on the other side of this rock. It's the only time that it ever happened to me, and it was amazing. It was simply incredible to have a bear that would pop up there on a regular, recurring basis. Right next to the trapper's cabin, you didn't hardly have to move the meat anywhere. You could shoot him, go in the cabin, warm up, wait for him to die. It was pretty much luxury living, and I've never had that happen to me since. So I'm guessing... Oh, nothing? That's too bad. At least should be able to... Come on, pick up the feather. There. There one. And... Oh, it's a stick. Well, I can at least handle sticks. Alrighty. Let's get moving. We are going to start freezing here in a little bit. Let's get off the slope because this game loves to hand out sprains. As I learned, I did play this game before sprains existed, and I developed a play style that unfortunately left me very vulnerable to sprains when they introduced sprains into the game. And I had conflicting feelings about that. I guess in a certain sense, I understand why they do that, because, if you're just walking around steep topography and odd corners of the map to avoid wildlife encounters, it kind of defeats one of the original intents of the game. So, in a sense, I guess I could get that. The flip side of it is it does take longer to walk in those places, and you're vulnerable to the cold and other, things that pop up while you're spending that much time outdoors. So, I don't know if that's, entirely a detriment, because you do pay a cost for it without the sprains.
Can't feel my feet.
Yeah, I get it, buddy. I get it. I can't feel your feet either. It's almost like you're incorporeal. I thought there was a cabin over here. Maybe they got... Oh, actually, there it is right there. Alright. See, sometimes, as I recall, sometimes you can find random stuff around... Wait. Yep, there's mushrooms. Sometimes you can find random stuff, but... Oh, you have to harvest them one at a time. Like sometimes you get a pot over there, or like a hatchet, or something like that. Is there rose hips? There's rose hips. May as well get that while they're here. Come on. Do we get that? That's just a piece of it. Yeah. Oh, there's a hatchet. Boom, baby. I don't think I'm going to be using that fire, so... Is there anything out here? More rose hips. Okay. Okay, so far we're doing alright. Let's see, I don't want to go that way. Hypothermia.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Well, get used to it, man. This is the long dark. We are going to be cold for a lot of your life. Unfortunately, that's sort of the name of the game here. Now, I think, as I recall, let me grab this stick. As I recall, I think as I played this game, I stopped going this way, and I would start going up and over the hill, because there tends to be a wolf over there that, especially this early on in the game, I would just as soon avoid. So let's move. Oh. Alright. A little bit of snow. Overcast skies. All in all, it's actually kind of a beautiful day. There's way worse weather that we could be running into. It's certainly not a balmy day, but the long dark, the quiet apocalypse is also, generally speaking, a very beautiful apocalypse. That's one of the things that kept me coming back to this game when I played it regularly in the past, and it's basically one of the primary things that makes me interested in it now, even when I haven't really done much video gaming for years. Just the immersive nature experience in this game, I really appreciate. Oh shoot! Yeah, let's just get off of this slope. Please don't sprain yourself. Is that a wolf? I think that's a deer. Well, if there's a deer there, then there must not be a wolf. So hopefully we can get into the camp office without a significant encounter. That would be ideal. So a little bit about me and why I relate to this game in particular. I love nature, and it's also one of the reasons why I don't play video games that much, is because if I have downtime, typically I like being out in nature rather than sitting in front of a screen. So I fish quite a lot, I hunt quite a lot. When I can't do either of those, I still go out in the mountains and run around and do things, make fires, survive. I have actually, I guess I can't go up that step, that's weird. I have actually spent nights in snow shelters before, legit snow shelters that I dug myself. So I have a little bit of personal relationship to the experiences that they try to portray in this game. I would say that the game isn't 100% accurate in how it goes about portraying those experiences, but it kind of really doesn't matter, does it? I mean, at the end of the day... Oh, here's a pot. Cool. At the end of the day, we're not after a video game exactly replicating life. What? Hang on. Spray paint.
That'll come in handy.
Will it come in handy? What is a can of spray paint can be used to leave signs and markers in the environment. So, you like graffiti and stuff? I guess. Sometimes there's interesting things that they tuck back here. I guess not today. Not today, buddy. No luck for you. Anyways, I guess that spray paint interrupted me. The point is, I don't really need a video game to replicate real life for me. If I really do want the real life experience, I'll go out and do it. There's nothing stopping me from doing that. So what I'm really after, I don't think I've booted the file cabinet yet. What I'm really after is just a fun way to spend my time and enjoy what I'm doing for a little bit before I move on to the rest of my daily life. And in this case, sort of share that experience with you guys. So, ooh, fishing line, cool. And lantern fuel, I guess I think I did pick up a lantern. Some more accelerants. See what we get in the
Could end up being useful.
sewing kit. All right, man, I'm getting most of the basics here. I do need that reclaimed wood to try to, I think it's what you use to make the rabbit trap, if I remember correctly. So I do need that to make a trap, unless they've changed it. I don't need that many recycled cans. I've got, I think, at least 2 now. Is there anything here? Stack of papers. What's that? Oh, just the shelf. And some more painkillers. And what's that? It's just a decoration, I guess. Alright, cool. Let's head upstairs. Boy, I'm really not recovering my heat that well. At all. Yeah, I'm going to break down some cloth later. I don't need to... Oh, hello. Terrible place to die. I guess I'm going to be seeing this guy now every time I come here. Let's name him. Let's name him Henry. Henri, since he's Canadian. And that's a nice moosehead. Or, elkhead, I should say. There's no palmated antlers there. Another spray paint. I wonder if you get any benefit to spray painting. A book I don't need. Survive the outdoors. Cool. Let's read Survive the Outdoors. More pain. I'm going to have a ton of painkillers in this game. It's the one thing I'm good at finding. Okay, cool. I can use some wool socks. And a dress shirt. Alright, sure. I'm going to be the sharpest looking guy in the quiet apocalypse. What is that? A note? Read it. Pete's, and I can't explain. Summers are knock need. Goofy kids are... Huh? I guess that's, I think I remember this. You, people that paid to be Kickstarter backers could, they got like little perks, I think, is the deal there. And I'm sure you guys probably all know this.
I think I can use
man,
this.
what is that? I'm gonna leave that. I don't really want more spray paint right now. It looks like it's kind of heavy, and I already have one, and I don't even know I'm gonna use it. What's this? More ketchup chips. And another pot. Okay, that's cool. I gotta be careful what I bring with me, because I'm gonna start getting some weight issues. And I already scavenged everything. Okay, let me take a look at, first of all, yeah, that's, okay, cool. That was it? That's all I had? Oh, I think I got some boots. Worn work boots? Or, I mean, there's like a 2% benefit, so, and they're not wet, so there we go. Slightly improved my status quo here. And what am I carrying? 22 out of 29. Okay. I'm trying to think of what my next best move is if I should go out and keep looting. The thing is, I'm freaking cold. And I could build a fire, but if I build a fire, I don't really have that much to cook. So I don't know that I really want to build a fire right now. Maybe my best course of action. What time is it? It's almost evening. My best course of action might be to just read that book while I warm up. And I think I boom, there we go. And get rid of another one here, because I have enough pots now that I don't think I need to bring that many cans back with me. Okay, cool. Book. None of those books are useful. I think I checked all those out. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is read my... Where is it? Sorry, bear with me. Yeah, I'm going to read this fellow. We should have, what, probably 3 hours? I'm going to go for 2 hours. I think we've got enough time. Oh, yeah, we'll have plenty of time, I think. Man, now he's tired. We did warm up a little bit. Cool. Oh, we've got still like a bunch of daylight left. Ooh, check out that deer head. I don't even know if I saw that before. That's cool. Oh, and then this little mural here on the wall. Yeah, he's starting to get hungry. I hear you, bud. Me too. Do I have water? Let me just make sure. I don't actually have any water. Well, that might be. I do have my coffees, and I have plenty of sodas. But probably what I need to do is just get through some of these sodas because I really don't want to make a fire yet until I start getting some meat. I'm probably going to regret this. So long as I'm here, I think that's what I'm going to do. As long as I'm here, I'll try to read this book for an hour and get a little more use out of my daylight. Cool. Cool. All right. Now is it dark? Yeah, it's getting dark. Okay, cool. So why don't I do this? This one looks like it's the lowest condition. Or probably I should eat something first, right? I eat an old chocolate bar. Is something bad going to happen to me? I'm going to go for it. Guys, I think I'm going to go for it. Hopefully this isn't a bad move. I wouldn't want to get food poisoning on my fur. Okay, cool. And I think these, they're going to give me some food benefit as well. Yeah, they will. In addition to my liquid benefit. So why don't we get through these? I'll drink one more. I think that should get me through the night. I don't think I have to be like topped off. Waking up in the middle of the night to pee. Oh, I went like tons of calories. Okay. Back that off. I just don't, wait. Oh, I think that was my, Aurora. I must have had an Aurora in the middle of the night, and I didn't turn off the lights. Okay. What? It is like, look at that. It looks like it's about, 4 in the morning or something like that. And I did run out of water. Maybe it's a good thing I woke up this early. Well, these do weigh a lot, so I guess I'm just gonna get through it. So, I guess that's that. Should I go out? Maybe I shouldn't waste my time here sleeping. I'm plenty warm. Hey, come on now. Go walk by Henri. Bye, bud. The camp office. All right, now I think once you get through... Oh, that's an interesting bird noise. It's like freaking dark and cold out here. I am losing heat. Let me see if there's any cattails. Here we go. I remember this from playing before. Cattails are your friend in the long dark. The quiet apocalypse is full of cattails. I think what I was saying before I got going on my cattail experiment was that at some point in this Voyager mode, you start getting your wolf spawns, and I know that wolves come up on this lake, and I really don't like being out here. I don't have I have a hatchet, I guess. I can try that. I would just as soon... Yeah, see, I don't see anything walking around. I don't hear anything howling, so maybe we're good to go for a while yet. I really would like to find a knife and, more fishing-related stuff, and generally speaking, this is the place to do it. There's, like, these fishing huts, and I think that there's, like, a few cabins on the other side of the lake where you can find little knickknacks and odds and ends that are useful for survival in the North Canadian wilderness. Yeah, it's kind of cool. They have owls there. They have some nice ambiance noises. What was that? Another hatchet. I guess I'll take that. I don't know if I'm going to specifically come back to this place again. Boy, it's hard to... Pinnacle peaches. Okay. Search the cupboard. Okay. Search it.
I wonder who owns this stuff.
You need any more newspaper? Wait, I just did that one. Sorry, guys. Misclick. Let's search the drawer. Let's do this. A marine flare. Holy cow, I have tons of flare. Office space. I've got many pieces
Wonder
of
if the
flare.
owner's around.
And a flare shell. Well, whoever was ice fishing in here was certainly into their flares. I can't really see anything else. Wait, hang on. There's something here. Another flare. Good. Yeah. Okay. I think we can go this way. I'm gonna start running because I'm dropping hold. Is it this side or the other side? Can't even see. Here we go. If I shut this, does that help? I don't think it does. Okay. On the stove. They like to hide little things beside the stove. The frozen sea. You see? Let's see here. Yeah, I can bring the. I mean, so long as it's already been busted up and it doesn't cost me any time and energy, I may as well finish some cloth. Let's go to the drawers. Yeah, the toque. Another Summit soda. I'm going to be surviving on soda and chips, just like in college. Nothing there. Let me put that toque on. I'm going to need that.
My fingers feel numb.
Yeah, tell me about it, bud. I know. 55. That's an improvement. Cool. All right. Let's get it rolling. Wait, is that back? I think that's back the way I came from. I'm going to go this way. Let's roll. Or run, I guess I should say. I think there's... Yeah, I think I see it coming up here off in the distance. And wait, what the... I think those are just weeds. I think. Fingers crossed. Yep, there's some docks. I think sometimes I've found stuff around here, haven't I? I guess if I played this regular... Wait, did I walk by something? Maybe not. These owls are going to town on me. Okay, yeah, there's nothing here. And this one is collapsed. Totally collapsed. Alright. This one's totally collapsed. Boy. They didn't have the greatest structural engineering here. And he's hungry. Yeah, and I'm cold. It's a good time to get into a cabin.
Almost anything about now.
Really? Almost anything, dude? I have more standards than that. I really can't. I don't. Flare. A bench. Leave the cabin. Oh, wait, hang on. There's a cloth. Oh, I'm probably breaking down curtains here. That's fine. I kind of just want to break down something in general so that I can get to my sunrise. Table. Shelf. Book. You know, let's read that book a little bit more. And I just want to get to some... Guys, I'm sorry. I need to figure out these controls here. I just want to get to my sunlight. It's too... Oh, of course it's too dark to read. It's weird because they say it's like right before sunrise. Well, I guess what else can I do? Is there anything that I can break down? Not really. I don't really want to pass the time. That's not really your best use of your available time that you've got when you're just sitting there twiddling your thumbs. But maybe that's just the best thing I can do right now because I don't want to just sit out there getting colder and colder and if I'm in here and it's too dark for me to even... Yeah, I think maybe that's just going to be the... Now, how do I get to... No, that's not it. Back to the game. There's got to be a way that I can pass the time. All right. Huh. Whoa. Hang on. Polaroids. Mr. Yeah, that's the... I get that part. Boy, there must have been... Boy, this is fascinating. About here. Nope. Let's go back there again. I have no familiarity with this. So this is the current one. Okay, current one. So this is Pilgrim, I guess. And then this is Voyager, and this is Stalker, and this is Interloper, I think. And this is Misery. So I know I haven't played Misery. I have played Interloper. So these stats must have reset at some point. Interesting. Fascinating. Days in Timber. Days in Fort. I know I've spent... Yeah, these stats must have reset because I've done a lot more than this. Fascinating. All right. Well, I need to do something here. And wait, there's a radio. Wait. I'm starting to see a few things. Running shoes.
That'll come in handy.
Yeah, sure will. There's a trunk. All right, we're back in business, fellas. I don't need a newspaper, but that vest is going to be a big deal. Where? Wait, is that the outer layer? Yeah, I guess I better wear it as an outer layer for now. Search the trash can. I guess I searched the trash.
Stash.
Yeah, I'll take some cloth. Stack of papers. Yeah. I guess there's not going to be a whole lot in here for me. I may as well just get out and keep moving. Oh, there's a bed. I guess I could sleep. Actually, maybe that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do, fellas. I'm going to do a bed. I'll sleep for an hour. And then when I wake, yeah, and then it saves. Cool. So I think this is where we're going to be because this is probably about the length that this video needs to be. So we're going to go with our scavenging journey on the next episode. So until the next sunrise, this is Dexter Volpes signing out.